I want to read to you. I want to read to you a little bit of what she says when she has her first crush. She's sitting in her classroom. She's doing her social studies homework and not enjoying it at all. And this boy Paul walks in, and she says in her diary, "I'm in love. I thought I would fall in love when I was much older, maybe 15 or 16." And then she explains, I can't concentrate. My pulse started to race. I felt excited, like I had a big secret. Our eyes locked. And by looking at him made me feel all fluttery inside. And then in the book it goes on and off about Paul and her love for him. Would you guess that Paul responds eagerly to her love for him? No.
How old is she?
10. Would you guess that Paul may not even be aware of her love for him? But there is one little moment when she gets satisfaction in the 6th grade. I'll leave that for your reading. So also she talks about issues about growing up that are just universal issues. If it's a guy, maybe things you want to know from your dad. And with her case, she wants to ask her mother when she needs to wear a bra, but her mother keeps avoiding her. You know, her mother starts to fidget, and then she'll say she has to make dinner, and she never can get her mother to concentrate on what she needs answered. And so she ends up being quite upset, and she wishes that Mrs. Allen were her mother, because Angela's mother answers everything. In fact, finally she has to get some of her answers from Angela's mother. And so there are many issues that come up in this. Particularly the issue of not divorce, because I didn't want to make it so blatantly clear, say that a family of divorce, but the family does fight. The parents fight, and she writes in her diary, "Why do grown-ups fight over stupid things? I don't get it. Before you know it, everyone's mood is bad and the day is ruined. Like I remember last summer, we never made it to the lake because Daddy kept yelling at Mother about the dent in the car and telling her she was stupid for parking that way. And I even heard him say, of all the women in the world, I got to marry the most stupid. I think Mommy's smart. It made me feel sick in my head to hear Daddy talk like that. Daddy finally rushed out of the house, took the car, and Mommy went into the bedroom, and I think she was crying. We kids just sat there all droopy in our bathing suits. I was sweating and cold at the same time. It was awful." So she tells it like it is, and yet there's a lot of hope in the book. It's not a depressing book. You know, it really leaves you very elevated. And in the end, she says in one of her little lists, "When I grow up, I'll travel a lot. I won't look away when my kids ask serious, tough questions. I'll answer truthfully. I won't get into silly fights with my husband. I'll have fun with my kids and laugh a lot. I'll remember me." And that's the truth.